waiting for this match.
Okay.
Man, this match is really difficult to predict. Arsenal, Manchester City. I'm going for a draw.
I think a draw, man. Also,
I'm going for a draw.
I'm feeling a draw also.
I'm feeling a
I don't
draw.
know why, but I just feel a draw. If they beat Man City,
You know,
I will not be here.
I know where he is. I know where he is. You know, he went for, dark arts.
Okay.
You know, they have not been scoring set pieces.
Okay.
So he went to look for set piece specialists.
Okay.
He'll be back.
Okay.
But please, make sure, if Arsenal win, I don't know.
We cannot record.
I don't
No,
know.
if Arsenal wins, man, I'll not be on this seat. I'll give it to Joshua. Chelsea against West Ham.
Man, Chelsea, this is now Chelsea, they say they are not on the title race. Okay, I'm going for a win for Chelsea.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hello guys, welcome again to another week of the Triple Cup Show. A very nice evening. Malek Daoud as your host, man, and who else meant to join us again on the episode? So this one, it's a double Manchester United fans. Malek Anto. This time at least it's not a cameo. Back to back. What's up, G?
Man, I'm very good.
Yeah.
This week we are having a double game week.
Okay.
So I'm having also a double appearance. Yeah.
So
man.
nice, man. So let's start. It has been a very busy week.
Yes.
Football wise, man. This is the busiest of all of football I've quite a while I've watched. So how have your week been, man? Because let's start from yesterday. It was a Champions League. We are fortunately, unfortunately, 18 games were being played at the same time.
And can you imagine?
So it was 1 minute you're watching this game, another minute you're jumping to the other game, so it was up and down. So which team do you watch, or how was how did your week just piled up?
Okay, my week was amazing.
Okay.
And actually I was looking forward to this Champions League because it's the first time in history, like all Champions League matches, they're being played at the same time.
Okay.
So you don't know whether your colleague has an advantage over you to qualify until it's halftime.
Okay.
So my week was amazing.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to Barcelona and Atlanta game.
Okay.
I was looking forward to Manchester City and Club Brugge. And Arsenal, all our Premier League teams, Aston Villa.
Okay.
So those are my focal matches. And it was a great match day with a lot of twists and turns, a lot of goals. And actually there was no shocking result. I was looking for any shocking result, at least to have some banter.
Man, Lille, they beat somebody 6 goals.
Man, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Don't tell me they beat Feyenoord.
6-1.
Man, football is unpredictable. Feyenoord, they thrashed Bayern Munich 3-0.
Yeah.
And then they lost 6-0.
Yeah. 6-1.
6-1.
Yeah.
In Champions League.
We were here for those guys who never got to catch up. I think I'll put somewhere here.
Mm-hmm.
You can watch. Yesterday we were live, and then we tried to check all the games, man. We tried our best, but man, the goals was up and down, we couldn't manage, man. This was so much game. So man, it was a very good time to watch, man. Unfortunately, team like Manchester City.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, we thought Pep has been gone, man, and then boom, we said in the halftime Savinho will come and maybe he'll be the game changer. And lucky enough, or true to our words, man, Savinho just came in, changed the game from 1-1 to them winning it 3-1. On the other side, team like Arsenal, as always, they cannot win.
Man,
without the help of a referee.
These people now, I think, I think they are having M-Pesa over there, man.
They can't win without the help of a referee. Fortunately, Kai Havertz, I thought the only bad luck, it's Kai Havertz. Boom, man, hey, Sterling doing the Kai Havertz thing, missing a penalty after Jorginho scores also a penalty. Mm-hmm. So it was a very good game for me, a very good week for me.
Yeah.
Someone tried to catch up, but good. So I don't know. Let's start with the EPL because the games of the weekend. Mm-hmm. The most anticipated game, it was Manchester United against Fulham because everybody knows.
Yes.
Malek Adama Traore
and the butcher.
Licha himself.
Yes.
How was it for you, Fulham against Manchester United?
Man, it was amazing. Actually, you remember the last episode?
Okay.
I was really like negative about our chances defeating Fulham because Manchester United have been up and down.
Okay.
But I was really surprised the way we played, the way we were motivated, and every time Licha was having the ball, man, and Adama, man, I was rooting for my guy, the butcher, Licha himself.
But he was butchered, man.
Man, yeah, but he got the last laugh. You know, to put the ice on the cake.
Yeah.
He scored the only goal
For the game.
Yeah.
And then he doing the Mapangale challenge.
Man, it was amazing, man.
Okay. So apart from that, man, this guy. Number 18, number 16, Ahmad. Man, I think this Joshua, the banter guy, as always. He was saying he's a flower growing in garbage, for lack of a good word. Because how he plays, like how the goal which was offside from himself, man, it was personal brilliance. Leave alone the team, it was personal brilliance. But man, sometimes we need that guy. But unfortunately, also when you watch the highlights from man like Amorim, it's so sad. When we know our best player, somebody like Rashford, who has been like 2 seasons ago, he was our top scorer.
Yeah.
And then him, our coach coming forward and said he better have the goalkeeper coach than having Rashford on the team.
Actually, not the goalkeeper coach. He mentioned the age, 63. 63 years goalkeeping coach.
Okay.
To have him on the bench.
Instead of having Rashford, man. I think it's done for Rashford.
Man.
Unfortunately, he's forcing the move to Barcelona. But I don't think, man, because for Barcelona to have them, they said they need to sell somebody, so for them they can have him on the team.
He has only 24 hours before the window closes, because today is January 30.
Okay.
So he has until tomorrow to force a move. Because I'm a fan of Rashford, and I have watched his development from the academy until where he has reached now.
Okay.
But man, you cannot be bigger than the club. Maybe there is a lot of details that we don't know that are internal. Because for me, freezing out a player like that, man, there is a lot. There is more than we can see.
Okay.
So he has to his agent camp. They have to try themselves and find a move for him.
But do you think coming because we said before, it's not like we never saw this one coming, because everybody said even if you watch how Rashford is playing, the guy does not give the 100% nowadays. He doesn't. And then it comes to be confirmed by a coach. He says he doesn't show effort. So it's what we have seen as normal FPL managers or normal just fans. We can see there's a problem here, but he's not yet ready to maybe like fix it.
Yes.
When it comes to a manager and then he says, okay, this is the problem, man, but the guy does not want to fix it, man. I think it's so much as a player. I think you need to humble yourself to some kind or a way so that you can get some minutes, because
I agree.
You can't be paid like 300,000 or 200 in a week, and you don't give the team efforts for your money.
Yeah, hopefully let's see how it goes.
Okay.
But for me, if you ask me, I think his time is done.
No, but I don't expect you with how Ahmad is playing. I don't expect him benching Ahmad to put Rashford. No way. There's no way. And then the other side, Garnacho, when he was being nearly to be sold, man, Garnacho nowadays is giving his 100%.
There is a great improvement.
Yeah, Bruno the same thing. So I think the thing is, the team was like, they thought it was like Amorim is same as Ten Hag, where I know if I'm good, I don't care. The manager will have my favorite and will be moving on with me. But I think Amorim came with the thing, if you don't give me the effort, man, you don't have a space on my team. And I think that's the good part. That's what we needed.
Yes, that's what we need. We need a no-nonsense manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking about no-nonsense manager, Man City. Are they back to their form or what? Because after the game of the weekend, man, I think they're back to the race.
Man, Man City, I think they are back. I think they are not back.
Why?
Because if you analyze the Chelsea game, man, it's all about Sanchez.
Welcome to that. Welcome to that.
Saying, man, these people, they are not back.
Welcome to that.
Man, you remember I mentioned like they have 7 difficult fixtures.
Okay.
Okay. If they succeed against Arsenal, the next match is against Newcastle. Then hopefully maybe I'll be in the episode. Then I will tell you like if they are back or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. But for me, I think they're back, because if you watch that game, okay, we'll come to Chelsea as a team, but Gavidol, being Gavidol, we know him. what he can do
course.
if he's there. Kovacic, the same thing. We knew him before on the first before he got an injury. Man, if the guy got the ball, he will score. Haaland, we know his form. It's that one player that when his form is good, man, he can bang you 50 goals. He can bang you, and he can the number of he can give you triple hat-trick game in, game out if his form is there.
Yeah.
Foden, definitely.
Yes.
You know, if Foden is good and they got the number, him and KDB, I mean, being there, they can give you what the manager wants. And then Savinho coming back as an icing. Him and Doku, man, how they do play but mostly how Savinho plays, how he puts the players, how he moves the wing. I think it's a very good kind of a player to fix on the team. Well, he has somebody like a KDB to give the ball forward and maybe Foden to runs for the runs. Because I think if Pep goes on with that, man, I think he's back. Because the problem was he did not have the players previously. Most of them were injured.
Not most of them. If you look,
No, like his first 11, like his preference, players were injured. Because if you watch the kind of a Pep game, he has like two players who centers. He's the center point of the game. So if he doesn't have those two players on the pitch, he cannot do anything.
Yes.
So by now, KDB is back to the form which he was. Foden is back to the form which he was.
Yeah, man, the boy is heating up.
And then Savinho now coming as an added advantage to that team. I think it's now a point where it has reached where like, you know what? I wanted this team. Now I have it. Now I can get whatever I want.
Wow.
Yeah. So if those players don't have any injury in this period, man, I'm guaranteed they can be banking a win, game in, game out.
Yeah. And starting this weekend, I think they are 6 points below Arsenal.
Yeah. And then watching out, if you watch the Champions League game also, they were beaten already. They were before the first half, they were already 1-0 goal, one goal down. Before the halftime, they equalized, and then after that, the guys came back and have a 2 goals scored with the team, which when we watched the lineup, we were like, oh shit, there's nobody on the bench. Only Savinho is the person who can change the game. And once he came in, the game changed. So it is like once he has those players and they are there, man, he can do wonders.
So it's a team to watch out.
Yeah, definitely. I'm saying, I always say this: Man City before after the December holiday, after January, that's when Pep puts on because last season the same thing
happened.
Yeah,
yes.
after January, when January started, that's when they started to get the points, and that's how they are moving on good and nicely.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Team number 2, Spurs. Hey man.
No, I don't know why. We will know tonight. Because tonight they have actually today is Europa League. Yeah. They are playing Elfsborg. I don't know. A team from Sweden.
Okay.
If he loses this match,
is it if he loses or he'll be? I said it last week. He's not reaching February. He's
man,
not. You know why? I'll give you a sample. The whole of his defense, except Pedro Porro,
injured.
And then man like what's the name? This guy, the Brazilian guy.
Richarlison.
I thought he was back. He scored 1 goal and then the guys were beaten again like 2. I was like, Spurs, man. Spurs. I don't, man, because first thing, Ange plays a high line.
Yes.
And he does not have the players.
Yes.
He does not have the defense.
Yes.
So if the players goes front, there's no way you're going to tell me you're going to win the game.
Man, I think maybe this week, no, he might go.
I think he's the next one to be sacked.
No, because I think they are trying to buying him time because there are no like worthy candidates in the market.
Man, but
for
if you
managers
check,
at the moment.
But if you check the table, I think they are number 15 now.
Yeah, man, I know they are. Man, they are almost
near relegation.
Man.
Yeah.
So hopefully he will redeem himself. But there is the window is very small for him to recover, because man, those injuries, even their goalkeeper, I think they got a backup goalkeeper for them.
Okay.
Kiminski or something like that. And losing to Leicester, then that was actually I thought they will fire him immediately after the game.
That was
actually, that was I thought.
Okay.
But maybe they are trying to buy him more time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because no, man, they're number 15 with 23 played 23 games and they have 24 points, man. This is so bad for Spurs. It's so bad for Spurs. Having even though they have a good difference of 9, but still it's not a very good place for them to be.
To be honest, it's not a good place considering how they begin this season.
Yeah.
Man, so hopefully Let's wait for the big news.
I think by after the today's game, if he has a job, man, I think it's the best.
You know,
thing.
actually, during the Leicester game, there was one banner
Okay.
by the fans. I don't know, they were saying, I don't know, 24 years, 16 managers.
Yeah,
and
only one trophy.
Only one trophy. Yeah, man. And to make it even worse, their past 3 managers, Jose Mourinho, he's number 2 in Turkish league.
Okay.
Antonio Conte, he's number
Number
1.
one, yeah.
And there's
The Nottingham Forest coach now
Yeah,
being number 3 in the EPL.
Can you imagine,
Yeah,
man?
it's so bad, man. So I think it's a Spursy thing. I would say
it's a Spursy thing.
it's not a manager thing. It's a Spursy thing. Because
Man.
if you check, Ken, he was so good in Spurs. He never got trophies.
Can you imagine?
He went to Bayern.
Uh-huh.
This was the only chance he could have to have a trophy, and it flew away from him. So I think it's once you're in Spurs, man. I think the easiest way to be is to be out of the Spurs.
What about Solanke?
Hey, he has injury now.
But he left Bournemouth, hoping to come to Spurs,
Win
at least
trophy.
to win trophies.
Man, look at where Bournemouth are.
Man, it's,
So I think
it's a Spursy thing.
Yeah, it's a Spursy. Once you're there, you can never be out, man. It's like a curse, man.
It's a
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. Where can we start? Chelsea. Their problems are so much. I keep on repeating it week in, week out, week in, week out. These guys, they just need to find a way to fix their goalkeeper problem.
Man, Sanchez, I don't know, they got him from Brighton or somewhere.
He was number that goalkeeper from Brighton.
Man. Man, they need to fix. This is a real issue for them.
Okay,
Their goalkeeping sector.
because the first goal,
Uh-huh.
how he was scored, easy giving out. How are you? Him and Onana, they're on the same WhatsApp group.
Man, these are brothers, man. If I think they have the same DNA. Man, they are
'Cause
terrible.
Why as a goalkeeper you are far more than 18 yards from the
You
line?
are not more. You are outside the 18 years.
Okay, that's one. Second goal, I thought after this one he did a mistake. He was like, okay, I cannot do the same mistake twice. Not man like Sanchez. He needed to be there, and then boom. This is what I've said. If you give Haaland the chances,
I mean,
you will suffer.
He'll punish you.
Yeah, he'll
punish you definitely.
And then the goal from also Foden. Man, that was an easy goal. Easy goal.
Man, they were silly goals, very weak goals. And anyway, it's also Chelsea now. Our boy, the Senegalese boy, Jackson. Man, I don't know. Maybe if I think there was a pass from Cole Palmer.
A good one.
This was
Just a tap in.
this is a tap in.
Yeah,
And then he decided to pass it back again to him. Man.
Okay, I was watching one of the another one of the football pod. They were saying, man like Onana and Jackson, they are so good for not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Jackson, how he plays the ball, how he carries the ball, 100% perfect. When it comes to scoring, he's so poor.
Very poor, man.
Man like Onana, he's so good with the footworks.
Yes.
But keeping the goal from their hands, that's another difficult issue, man. So I don't know. I think it's a good, it's a good or a bad thing. Let's see. I don't know.
Man. Chelsea. Anyway.
But they do have. But we cannot blame only the goalkeeping part only, because also their midfield is not becoming that good as they want, and their defense also, they're getting some silly cuts because of some silly mistakes.
Yeah.
So I think it's a whole team kind of a thing. Maybe they were saying they're not for the title race. I think
The moment he said this, Maresca. That's why I don't know what they say. What you confess,
the power of the tongue.
Yes, what you confess is what you possess. Man, the guy said we are not in the title race. Since that, they are just going down.
They haven't been on the title race.
Down, man.
Okay.
Man, and let's see.
Okay. Nice. Bournemouth against Nottingham Forest.
Whoa.
Take me out.
Whoa. I'm shocked. Shocked beyond words. 5-0. Nottingham Forest.
Unfortunately, I was not watching, but I was getting the updates while I was watching the other games. I was like,
No,
this
actually,
is not happening.
Man, it's terrible, man. I didn't expect Sales to do this.
Okay.
I didn't expect them to concede like that. Man, I hope this was just like what can I say? Just like a panic moment. Because, man, they have been having a very solid defense. What is this? Milankovic or something?
Malkovich, Aina.
Man, they have been good. let's say they had an off day
Okay.
in the office,
Mhm.
but those goals they were too much, man. It's too much.
Okay.
It's 5-0 is too much.
Oh, I don't know. Is it a point where Bournemouth has becoming to be a good team, or it was a sleepy day for the Nottingham Forest were not just there?
Don't take Bournemouth. Like we are not saying Bournemouth have been good.
Okay.
Actually, the last time they lost, I think it was around November.
Okay.
So they have been good. They have been good, and
But also Nottingham Forest has been good the whole of the season.
that's what I'm saying, man. I'm trying to analyze this match. I think they had an off day, or maybe the pressure is starting to crease.
Okay.
Maybe they're starting to feel the heat now.
Okay.
I don't know how they will respond. Then we will know. They were having a off day.
Okay.
But it's really hard for them to maintain this type of consistency.
No, but they have been the team which have considered the last goal in the
Yes,
in the
man.
EPL.
Yeah. That's it's a shocking result. And even when I was listening to Espirito at the press conference, he doesn't look worried. He knew this was just an off day.
Okay.
They have a bad day
Okay.
in office.
Okay, I hope it will be that. It's not something that we should have attention about. Because if it's so, man, because for me, I've invested for the Nottingham Forest
Man, I know.
assets also.
From Gimmick 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't slept for the assets, so I hope it's just that Anik reaction one, which comes once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it will be very bad
It
for
will
us,
be bad
man.
for them.
Yeah. I don't know. Everton having the new coach,
Yeah, man.
boom, and they have a win, which I never expected them to win.
Actually, to be honest, for me, I expected them to win, and I expected them to win the typical Everton way. One goal, the bus. I knew they were going to get a positive result. And Moyes, they are having a bounce back manager performance, which is good for 2 wins in 2 games.
No, they were beaten the first one, but this one they win. This is the first one they win.
No, I think they beat Spurs. And then they lost, and then they win again.
Yeah.
Man. I think Moyes, he's making a great impact. In terms of game of style, still, they don't have the game of style, but they went the solid, they don't concede. This is Moyes, typical Moyes. And I think the next game they're having...
Everton, they have the Marseille Derby. That's one of the game. And also...
okay. Yeah. They're playing Leicester and then Liverpool.
Yeah.
So, okay. They will focus on the Leicester match. But when it comes to this derby, I think still they will give Liverpool a hard time.
Okay.
They'll give Liverpool a hard time.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not going to be easy.
Okay. So, the biggest game of the weekend, which I think most guys have said, if this is the game to watch out. Pep versus Arteta, a student versus the teacher.
Be humble.
Both of them humble each other.
The last time they played, Haaland, he told be humble.
Okay. And he was humble, unfortunately.
And since Haaland said that one, man, he cooled off.
Okay.
So I'm looking forward to this game. And I don't know why it's coming this weekend because I think they played in the Champions League. Pep, he played most of his first 11. Arteta, he tried to balance. But let's wait and see how Arsenal they're going to respond. Because this is a must win for Arsenal.
Okay.
Because if Arsenal lose, Manchester win, they're only 3 points behind Manchester City. So I'm looking forward to this game. And let's wait and see. Unfortunately, I thought Saka will be back. But based on the medical report, he's still on the bench.
I think till March. That's what I saw. Till March.
Until March.
Yeah.
And then that's a long time ago, man. That's man. Arsenal they're gonna suffer, man.
Okay.
And based the way Pep is hitting up, Man City they're starting to get back their confidence. So it's a game of the weekend.
It's a hard ride for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Come to Fantasy Premier League.
Yes.
Fantasy Premier League. Where things go south and they go south. Where if they go good, they go good to you. So the average point for this week, it was 59 points. Which was so good for some managers. And unfortunately, some red arrows for other managers. And man, I don't know. How do some guys score like 129 points?
Wait. Average 59.
Yeah.
And we have someone with 129.
129 points.
Man, these are time travelers, man.
That was the highest guy on for this week, scoring 109. Him having Pickford, Gavidol, Van Dijk, Benabak, Konate, Lesporta, Salah, Odango,
man,
Kluivert,
that's a time traveler, man.
Isak, and he captain Haaland.
That's a time traveler. How do you have Odango and Kluivert?
Man, because I saw there was a guy, there was only one guy who triple captain Odango. And I was like, how did he know?
I mean, these are time travelers.
How did he know?
I mean, these are time travelers.
Okay, so let's talk to your team. How was your team one, man?
Man, it was a bad week for me
Okay.
because I have red arrows
Okay.
in all my mini leagues. So this shows you I had a very bad week.
Okay.
I don't know where I made mistake, but I think it's the captain because I captained Salah.
Mo Salah?
Mo Salah.
Okay.
I wish I could have gone with Isaac, but man, unfortunately, it is what it is, man.
I was with you here, I told you.
I remember, man.
I told you, man. I told you.
And you know, every time I was taking the live scores, Liverpool score. When I kick Gapco, Liverpool score, Gapco. Man, I was really, and then there's no Salah, man. I was expecting, man, for him to score at least 2 or 3 goals, man.
Okay.
But anyway,
Okay.
as usual, they would who you captain makes up.
I told you this what will make a big difference this season. You're captain and one differential. Because if somebody had Odango on the team and Kluivert, man, you cannot reach to that guy.
No.
It was so hard to reach to that guy.
Never.
Yeah. And if somebody had a Gakpo also, man, it's hard to reach for him.
It's really hard.
Yeah.
Really
So
hard.
those differential and the person you captain, that's what will make a very big difference for you this season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming to this game week, it being a double game week, where we said a team like Everton and Liverpool, they do play a double, but unfortunately, one of the double, it's Liverpool against Everton, where Liverpool, they're so good, and Everton having a new manager and defensive wise, we know them being good. Man, I don't think it's a week to have like to use any chip. But on the other side, if it goes good, man, having a chip, it could be a wise idea to do for this week.
Yeah. It's the way you said. It's both ways. Your chip can work, and if your chip works and the rest of the managers they don't use it, then this you can catch up with the player. If you are like for me,
Okay.
if I use this chip, and for you guys maybe you don't use the chip and the chip works in my favor, man, I'll be top 5
Okay.
in our league.
Okay.
But if I don't use it, and then you guys maybe later in some few game weeks you will use it, man, I'll be very low on the table. So based on Everton and Liverpool, the way Everton are playing, it's a derby. Moyes is back. Everton, they always play hard when they play Liverpool. So I was planning to use one of the chip, but I'm feeling like I'm going to wait a little bit.
Okay, so this being the week where well, it was the Mysteria chip when we started the EPL, it being the assistant manager chip, where a manager, you can add assistant manager to your team, where he will be he'll play on your team for 3 game weeks, where if you remove him from the team, it will be having a -4 to your team if you want to bring a new manager, but the prices for the manager for the whole season, the price won't change. That's one thing.
Okay.
So if you buy a manager any time of the season, you can play it any time of the season, but it won't change the prices for the managers. But unfortunately, this price you have to get it from your team.
Wait. I thought they are giving us funds.
No, from where?
I'm 0.0.
Yeah, so then you cannot have the chip. So from out of the money you have, you need to have that money to have they have that manager to add him on your team.
Man.
Yeah.
Because I saw the managers is 1.5 million.
Yeah, from 1.5 is the maximum.
This is the maximum.
Yeah. So you need to have like 1.5 max to have it on the team, which is a good thing. Where we said if you have a very good manager who was in low form, below the teams, he can be a good thing. Because once I was having one chat with one of my friends, he was saying if you watch Bournemouth, how they're playing, they do have the next 3 fixtures for them. So good fixtures. So if you can play the assistant manager chip for those 3 games with Bournemouth, them having a clean sheet, that's 1 point for the manager.
Yes.
Them winning a game against a big team, that's another like 10 points from a manager. If a player scores, that's 1 point from a manager. If our team keep a clean sheet, also it's 1 point for the manager.
So you can get a roughly 16, 18 points.
Yeah, if you do it well, man, you can bang more than 10 goals. You can more than 15 points if you bang it well. Because if it's let's say Bournemouth, they do play against Liverpool. Liverpool is a big team.
Yes.
If they win, already 10 points.
Yes.
If Bournemouth score like 3 goals or 2 goals, that's already 2 goals. Yeah. If they keep a clean sheet, that's another. Like 15 you can have like 15 points in one game.
Wow.
Yeah, which can be a very good thing for. That's something as a differential. This assistant chip manager, if you go on a very good game, it can be so good for you.
Yeah, definitely.
So I don't know which chips do you think also, because triple captain you can be use it also. Because because after the form which Liverpool are, man like Gakpo, I think many guys I want to go to him, maybe use it, or man like Salah as always, Mr. Delivery. I know triple captainship is a very good one. Bench boost also is an option where if you do have the players for Liverpool or Everton, if you pile up them, also it's a good way to have the chip with you. But also on the other thing, for this 3 game weeks which you will be playing the assistant manager chip, you can never use another chip until the 3 consecutive games are
until 3 games are over.
Yeah, that's when you can play another chip.
You can change the manager.
Yeah, no. After 3 games are over, you cannot change the manager, but you cannot play like a triple captain chip while the assistant chip is being activated.
So they are freezing.
Yeah, for those 3 game weeks, you cannot play another chip.
Man.
So FPL is becoming harder and
harder. When
is
the next game week? So that we be careful, man.
No, after 3 game, no.
No, when is the next double game week?
I think maybe as well as 30 something there. 30,
okay. Then
it's always 30 and above there. After the round of 16, round of something, yeah. So it can be a good game for you.
Okay, man.
So what's your choice? Coming to this week, what's your plan? Do you think, is it wise enough to have double Liverpool or triple Liverpool or double Everton or rest?
Okay. My opinion, I cannot use the triple captain because Liverpool, they are playing Bournemouth, and so far we've seen Bournemouth, they are not a team to back down, so it will be a difficult game. They are playing a derby against Everton, so also this one, it will not be an easy game. So triple captain of the bench. For me, I'm going for the bench boost because I have most of my players, they are on the bench, most of them. So I think I will go for the bench boost. I will give it a try.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what the players do you have on the bench that you think they can give you points?
I have Mazoroi, I have Ahmad, and I have one of the strikers, maybe Raul Jimenez or Pedro.
Why go for the bench boost when you have a players who don't have a double game week?
Because I'm thinking like no, I have already players who have double game week on my team.
Okay.
I have Pickford, I have Mykolenko, and I have Mohamed Salah.
Okay.
And I'm looking forward to add one of the Liverpool assets into it. So they're already in the
they're already on your team.
In my team.
Okay.
So in my bench, I feel my bench is strong. If I have Mazoroi and Ahmad and either Jimenez or Pedro, I think all of them, they are first 11 in their respective teams.
Okay.
So I feel they can have some returns.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's my plan.
Okay. For me, I don't think this is the right time for me to play any chip because my team, except Salah, is the only guy who has a double game week, and I'm not planning to.
You don't want to go minus.
Man, this because the beginning of this is what made me so bad at the beginning of the season. I was seeing a very good game week, and then I'm like, okay, let me sell this guy and add him. The next week he never scores, and then again it starts flips up to me. I see this one is a very good game also. Let me buy this one. Then he never. So I was always -4, -8, -2, -4. I mean -8 in and between.
You are going even negative 8.
Yeah, because maybe I've seen this week these 2 guys have played so well. I need to have them on the team. Once I bring them, they don't perform. It's gone for me. So this time I said, whatever team I'm having, I'm gonna use only the transfer which I have.
Perfect.
It's a 4 points. If other guys scores and I don't do it, it's okay. I'll catch up with them.
Fantasy, when you go minus, you are expecting the player which you went minus for
to give you +4 of the extra points.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes. So if he gives me 2 and I went -4, that's so bad for me because it's a -2. Yeah, on my point. So it's so bad, man. Checking the assets. Sales last week was so bad, but Alisson and Pickford, I think they're the best option for these 2 game weeks because both of them having a double. Even though if they can concede both games, that's 4 points.
Yeah,
definitely. So I think because keeping a clean sheet,
it's rare.
EPL is becoming EPL. So
man, and can you look now? Sales, he has conceded 7 goals in 2 games.
Okay,
it's really terrible for him. But as you said, Pickford and Alisson, these are the top picks for this game week when it comes to goalkeepers.
Don't you think maybe this slot guy may say maybe Keller play one, Alisson play one?
Man, he cannot risk. He played him yesterday.
Okay.
So Keller is a no-go zone.
Okay.
When it comes to the Premier League.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think yesterday, if you watch the games, all of his first 11 was on the bench except Gakpo.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good place coming to this week because the Bournemouth against Liverpool game, I'm expecting goals.
I'm looking forward to this game, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Defensive wise, I don't think there's anywhere we can go far. except from the likes of maybe Aina. I know they had a very bad game. As well as I said, Aina is that person where it goes bad once in a while, so accept it and move on.
Yeah.
Somebody like Ahal as always has been there, man. Robinson from Fulham. Except this game with Manchester United, they never gave them a chance to got it.
Yeah.
Robinson have been still intact.
Yes.
But I know, if you want for the differential, crackers, man, Bournemouth. I don't know how this guy gets points. I've not understand how.
Man, you know, I'm really disappointed in myself.
Okay.
Because he was in my team since the beginning.
Okay.
I don't know why even I sold him.
Okay.
Because you know, sometimes I want to do like reshuffling, at least to see if I can. Because, for example, you know what I normally do? If I look at our league, if I go at your team, I see you have this player. I go to Joshua team, he has this player. Samba has this same player. So if all of us have the same players, I try like to be smart.
Unfortunately, you outsmart yourself.
I outsmart myself, man. Man. Okay, everyone. Okay, like now, for example, we have Hall.
Okay.
So I'm planning to sell him actually.
Wow.
So
That's a good idea.
I'm planning because I want to beat you guys. And the only way we realized, like, I have to at least have a differential player. So I'm planning to remove him, and at least I bring someone different. Because when he blanks on your side, at least I will have an added advantage.
Okay.
So it's all about, like, that's why we are managers. We try to manage our teams.
Okay. After the game, coach, I saw Gavidol coming back to the Man City, and then seeing Walker going out from Man City. Man, I think now Gavidol has him and Stone. You remember Stone, man?
Yes.
This guy, he's like the goal provider. Whenever he comes, even yesterday, he came and gave an assist. So I don't know if Pep gonna start with Stones. I think it's a good option, maybe to invest on Stones as an asset. But differential wise, I prefer Gavidol because we know his attacking threats are so good.
Yeah, but the price, man.
Yeah, that's the one thing. And then come to Everton game, Brathwaite, Ashley Young, and this other guy, what's the name? Mikalenko. Those three guys, I think, is a differential, very good differential from Brighton. But also, you cannot forget, if you cannot reach for Trent or Virgil van Dijk, man like Konate, he's a guaranteed guy to give, because last week he gave an assist also.
Yeah.
So also, I think if you can reach to Konate, it's not so bad for you to invest defensive wise, because I don't see any other team. Arsenal was so good defensive wise, but still, man, these guys are conceding goals.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with them. Manchester United, we cannot say it's that good.
No, don't even go there. I don't even know what Mazuru is doing in my team.
Okay, so I think that's the only option I think we can have if you want to go further. If you watch to your mid team, what do you think that the best players to have for this week?
When it comes to midfield, definitely Anthony Gordon.
Okay.
That's a player to look out for. Mohamed Salah, as always. Man, I've been ignoring Kluivert, but now he's a player to look forward for. Which other player is in the midfield? I'm expecting returns from Kulavisky and Mbuemo.
Okay.
I think they're playing against each other, so those are some of the midfield options that we can invest on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yesterday, if you watched the game, Aston Villa, Rogers scored 2 goals, man.
Man, no, a hat-trick.
Also,
I think he scored a hat-trick.
Oh, the last I checked, it was 2-2, and it was 2 goals from Rogers, so I never checked after that.
Yeah, I checked and I saw he scored a hat-trick.
Okay.
So this one also is a player we can have an eye on.
Okay.
So Morgan Rogers also, most of the managers, they can try and have a shot at him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where do you put Bruno Fernandes? Manchester United or Amad Diallo?
The problem is consistency. This is the problem, man.
But Ahmad has given us the consistency.
Yeah, he has given, yes. Consistency, Ahmad has been there. He was robbed by VAR. I don't know how they drew the lines, but anyway, we let it go. And Bruno Fernandes is starting to play his favorite position. So even Manchester United players, Bruno and Ahmad, these are assets worth investing on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Savinho and someone like a Foden from Man City.
This is 50-50 because you don't know who will start. Because Pep sometimes he can do his thing. You don't know whether Savinho
but no, he does not have those players. So I'm thinking now, whatever he has, that's what he'll go on with. He does not, previously the issue it was he had so many players in a way that he can give any player whenever he wants. But now he does not have that leverage, because you see, he started this guy and the new car. This is the first time I'm seeing Pep doing some weird stuff.
It's Pep Guardiola, man.
Because I was like, yo, Pep, I've never seen you starting a player.
Debut, new signing.
How comes you do it? How comes you do it?
I mean, maybe he has a high belief in
Okay.
Marmoush. Yeah.
Okay. But hey, him coming and having on 7 on FPL, that's too much, man.
Yeah, man. I remember when I think I posted on our group, like his price is 7, and he haven't even proved himself. And our guy like Buemo, he's still 7.8 or something like that, 7.5. So I don't know. Maybe they are expecting he's a good player.
No, but if you watch how game, I think he's a good player.
He's good.
He's
Yeah,
a good player.
He's gonna hit up.
Yeah. Forward wise, how do you think? Because for me, I'm saying this easy peasy. This is an easy pick. Gakpo, Isak, Watkins. Full stop.
That's it
That's it.
for the forwards. Man,
I'm not saying anything apart from that because
Jackson is not going to.
against West Ham,
He's not going to hit up.
Moyes, defensive voice. Yeah. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Isaac, Gapco, Watkins. Yeah, these are obvious choices.
Because you may ask me why Watkins. Duran, as for information we have
He's gone.
now, he's going to Saudi.
He's going.
So man, Watkins has to pull up his socks, and he doesn't have competition.
Yes.
So he'll do well.
He will relax.
Yeah, no
No pressure. Like he will
no.
not.
This is the reason why you kept me. This is the reason why they kept me. Yeah. So I think Watkins now, it's a must-have to the team.
Okay. Any differential from your side? You're thinking?
Differential as always, Wissa, Mateta. Those two guys. Anytime it goes good, they give you points. Anytime it goes south, it goes south.
It goes south.
Yeah. But both those two, for me, I think. But Kuna, man, he had a very good game against Arsenal. Unfortunately, Arsenal cannot win a game without them playing 10 man. It came to a point where the referee had to make the game equal so that Arsenal gonna win the game. Because after you saw the balls which Kuna gave, bang after bang after bang.
He's just unlucky, man.
Yeah, but the defense wise, this guy Rai was good.
Yeah,
Rai was good.
definitely.
But still, I'm saying you can never give aside the point where you can still. I'm sure Kuna, if you have the chances, he's gonna bang the points.
So he's gonna come back.
Yeah. Joe Pedro also from Brighton. I think still it hasn't yet clicked, but you know him.
I know.
Once
Kuna and Pedro, when they start like banging the goals, assists, man, it's gonna come.
Yeah.
It's been long. I think we are now almost 3 games. They are blanking, but we know which type of players they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't think we have. I did see a bit of Fulham strikers, but still, I mean, Fulham. I don't know. They haven't given me that. Like before, I had this guy, the striker, not Raul, the other guy.
Yeah.
Muniz.
Yeah, Muniz.
Yeah, but still, when I saw how they are playing, not good. But also, you cannot forget Wolves. No, Nottingham Forest. Wood.
Man, Wood. He's still in the. He's still on the top.
Him playing against Brighton, and Brighton were beaten last week, and them they were beaten 5 goals last week. It's a very good game.
Of course, we are expecting a bounce back performance from Nottingham Forest.
But please, also still we're expecting a bounce back from Brighton.
So it's a good game.
Yeah,
it's a good game.
Because both teams were beaten and beaten badly. So for me, I think those also Wood. Wood. The good thing with Wood, he's never like we cannot say like he will score. He just find a way to score.
Yes. It's a typical number 9. He's a typical number 9.
He
will find a way.
Yeah,
he can score with the head. He can score with the right foot, left foot, and he will find a way.
Yeah, he'll just find a way to score. So that's what I'm saying. I can never give Wood, but I don't. These games where both teams they want to do something, it's so hard because maybe you may try hard to win it and then you lose it.
Yeah.
You may try so hard to win it and then it goes south.
Yes.
So that's the fear which I only have when it comes to these big teams. But I think that's the only option we have. Yeah. So checking to the game's predictions. What's your side? Nottingham Forest against Brighton. That's a must-watch game for me.
Yes.
What's your prediction?
For me, I'm going for a draw.
Okay.
Because both teams, they will be trying to bounce back from their previous performance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me, Nottingham Forest being at home, I think it's a win for them. If it goes bad, a draw is not bad for them.
Okay.
Bournemouth against Liverpool.
I'm going for a shock win.
Okay.
For Bournemouth.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm going for Bournemouth win, man.
Okay. How many goals? Or
2-1.
2-1?
Yeah.
Okay. Everton against Leicester, man. With the form which Everton are, new bounce back manager, and then Leicester also winning last game week. I think a draw it will be good, but Leicester can do something can do something.
So for me, I'm going for an Everton win.
Okay.
Because they're playing against Leicester.
Okay.
So and Leicester, at least they had a confidence win against Spurs last week. But I feel this is it's a win for Everton.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ipswich against Southampton, both team on near the relegation side.
Man, I'm sorry, Southampton, man.
Okay.
They're gonna wait. You know how many points they have? 6.
6 points. Six.
Can you imagine?
6. Yeah.
6 points.
I think there's the team which have been the most.
can't-
negative 37. Oh.
I can't imagine, man, the type of training they are having there.
Okay.
Yeah, man. They're
Okay.
gonna lose to Ipswich.
Okay.
Yeah.
Newcastle, Fulham.
Definitely.
I must win for
This
Newcastle.
is Newcastle win.
Okay. Wolves, Aston Villa.
It's a difficult one.
Okay.
Based on Aston Villa. You know, Aston Villa, they qualified for
Champions League.
So I think they partied a lot.
Okay.
So Wolves, they might surprise us.
Brentford against Spurs.
Brentford win. Man,
Spurs. Angie may try to keep his job.
Man, the guy is gone. The guy is gone.
He may try to keep his job.
Man, they don't have players.
Okay.
So I'm going for Mbuemo and Wissa to do their thing.
Okay, Manchester United against Crystal Palace.
Man, this will be a hard-fought win. It will be a hard
Man, but
win.
it has been a very good game week for us when we play away as compared to when we play at home.
That's what I'm saying. We are at home, and it will be a hard-fought win for Manchester United, man.
Okay.
We're gonna, man. I'm telling you, man. It will not be an easy game for us. This is the kind of game. It's like a typical, like the way we played. Which team? Southampton.
Okay.
Yes.
A lucky win if we get it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Man.
Arsenal against Man City, the best game on the weekend on Sunday. Luckily enough, 7:30.
Yes. The time is perfect.
Okay.
Everyone will be at home, waiting for this match.
Okay.
Man, this match is really difficult to predict. Arsenal, Manchester City. I'm going for a draw.
I think a draw, man. Also,
I'm going for a draw.
I'm feeling a draw also.
I'm feeling a
I don't
draw.
know why, but I just feel a draw.
Yeah.
Chelsea against West Ham.
Man, Chelsea. This is you know now Chelsea. They say they are not on the title race. Okay, I'm going for a win for Chelsea.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Winding off Everton against Liverpool on the Marseille derby. What's your thoughts?
I'm going for a draw.
Really?
Typical. It's either, this will shock a lot of people. It's either 0-0 draw or a 1-1.
Man, I think Liverpool may do a game. May do
They may win.
Man. I don't see them losing. I don't know
They are
why.
not losing, but for me, I feel they will draw.
No,
this
for them
game.
to draw for them drawing it's like losing for them, no? Okay. Yo.
Man, I feel they will draw this game, man.
Okay.
Because Everton, they've always been a difficult team.
Okay.
When they play against Liverpool, and they are playing at home, and Moyes is there, and Moyes has experience for this type of derbies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Brayo. Yeah, Brayo.
Yes.
You are live on the pod. Okay, I'm saying Arsenal against Manchester City. What's your thoughts? Because Anto here says for him that's a clean 1-1 or a draw for you guys.
Yeah, that's a draw. Yeah.
Which team does Anto support?
Manchester United guy.
Oh, he's a Man U guy. Yeah, but personally, I would, looking at it based on the performance, whenever these two teams meet, it is usually a difficult match to predict with certainty that it will go on a specific team. But for me, if you ask me, many people would not give Manchester City a chance given the inconsistencies in their performance. But again, you want to look at it from the perspective of the rivalry that has been there. that we have witnessed in recent years between Man City, which has risen to become one of the top teams in England, and Arsenal, which has traditionally been one of the leading teams, or teams that have competed at the top level for a long time. So whenever there's such a fixture, you expect that Manchester City is going out there to preserve their identity as a top team. So forget about the inconsistency, forget about the injuries or whatever crisis that Man City has undergone in the recent past, and you focus purely on it being a match between two heavyweights, two teams that have an identity to protect, and they have a constituency of spectators to please. So if I was to be objective about how I see the game on Sunday, I would agree to some extent with the prediction by my colleague Anthony. But speaking as an Arsenal fan, this is going to be an opportunity for us to prove that Man City is a team that can be beaten.
Okay, so what's your like your prediction score? What's your prediction score? Is it a draw or a win for Arsenal? Being an Arsenal fan, that's one, and you being like a football fan.
As a football fan, I am worried about the rate at which Arsenal concedes goals. Arsenal can win a match, but will at the end of the day concede. And looking at the forward line of Manchester City, those are players you don't want to give chances, without purpose. It is not a team you would want to give even a slight chance, and that is the biggest worry I have with Arsenal. Plus, Arsenal going forward with the injuries that we have, I am worried that we may find it difficult to put the ball past Man City goal, at least with the squad we have, and having made no serious signing this window, I actually don't have too much expectations.
Okay, winding off
from my team.
Okay, winding off. Yeah.
If I may finish this. So in terms of score, I will put it maybe at a 2-2 draw.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Last prediction: Everton against Liverpool. What's your thoughts on the Marcel Derby?
Liverpool will beat Everton.
Okay.
You want more views on that?
No. Yeah, for me, I'm going for a draw.
No, if Liverpool will beat Everton decisively.
Okay. Okay, man. Nice, man. Cheers, man. Nice for that.
Yeah, thanks so much. Going well.
Okay, nice. Shenzi. Jana kwa mjinga sana. Okay, to other side, man. I think, man, it's been nice, man, having you, man. You coming back as another side, man. And then, guys, don't forget, if you never catch up the Champions League premiere, it was so good. Having the whole team here and there, man. You can check on past of the videos, man. It just being there, so it's good. For the love and support, those guys liking, sharing, subscribing, keep on doing the same thing. The vibe is good, the information is good. So like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. And as always, man, last week, guys asked where Joshua is. I tried to call him on the phone. I cannot get him still. 3 game weeks, he has not been anywhere near to be seen. But I think next week, after I think if they beat Man City,
you know,
I will not be here.
I know where he is. I know where he is. You know, he went for, dark arts.
Okay.
They have not been scoring set pieces.
Okay.
So he went to look for set piece specialists.
Okay.
So he'll be back.
Okay.
But please, make sure, if Arsenal win, I don't know.
We cannot record.
I don't
No,
know.
if Arsenal wins, man, I'll not be on this seat. I'll give it to Joshua. So till next week, man, it's been nice. Adios. Peace.
Thank you guys.
We out.
All right.